Mike, do you have any update on Hunter?
Yes, he's going to go see another doctor out of town next week, next Tuesday and Wednesday. It's his appointment days, and hopefully we'll be able to try to determine some course of action after that. But it's hard to give you much more. The doctors here have been terrific, and we've gotten a lot of different opinions from around the country. But he's going to go visit one of those physicians, and should have a bigger update by midweek next week sometime.
After Monday, did you keep him shut down the rest of the week, or did he try to?
No, he hasn't thrown since Monday.
Just obviously tough night at the plate. That guy's Saluco. Just what did you see from him, from your vantage point tonight?
Savacool. He terrific. He was a USA candidate this past summer. Had a great year last year, and just a really good mix of 4 pitches. And disappointed we didn't compete better offensively, but that's not taking anything away from Savacool. He was terrific. And again, we looked very uncomfortable, and really an offense that's been swinging the bat really well for 4 games. I think at some point I looked up, it might have been in the 7th. I think we only had 3 singles, no walks. So not a lot of base runners, not a lot of opportunity, and you got to credit him for that.
What did you think of Jack's start today?
I just said on the air and said it to the team, and I think Jack would admit, very average stuff tonight. He just got himself in trouble. Their 4-hole guy fisted, base hit, did a good job with 2 strikes. Once he got into the stretch, which is uncharacteristic of Jack, he went like 2-0, 3 hitters in a row, I think, and just put himself in some bad counts and some bad positions there. They were able to get a couple runs on him in the second. I thought he kind of settled down a little bit and gave us a shot. We're hoping to maybe get through the 5th, or at least get a couple outs, but he has to come out in the 5th. Just really pitch count. Didn't want to push him too much, in his first start. He's in inter-squad games. He's been up to 75 pitches, but he only threw probably mid-40s, I guess, last week sometime. So, in a 3-1 deficit, it was time for him to leave. But he competed, which was the reason, in Hunter's absence, that we went with him on Friday. That we knew he'd give us a great effort.
Bullpen tonight, I think, just general comments.
Yeah, not good. I thought Morrell pitched okay. And of course, catch him at the end. Did well for a freshman, just come in there and throw the ball in the strike zone. But can't give up 6 runs in the last 3 innings. Obviously, you can't give up a 5 spot in any inning and expect to win a baseball game. So that's one of the things that it's the tough part about this time of the season when you play good competition. We're still trying to figure out things. We're still trying to figure out those roles in the bullpen, and unfortunately sometimes you have nights like this. But that's not an excuse. We got to be better in all phases. We got to compete better offensively. We got to do a better job on the mound and attack the strike zone a little more.